Okay, so this is week 2 of the portfolio updates. This is the second update I've made. Portfolio is currently sitting at $2,906 as of right now. We have tons of new positions, tons of stuff to go over, so we'll just start with that. So now I currently hold 200 shares of Robinhood. I basically got assigned on the puts that we had in the money on the last video. Let's see, right here. Got assigned on these puts. And that was, I don't know, it's pretty bad as of now, but one thing you'll also notice is we are currently sitting about $25 above last week's portfolio value. However, I also deposited $210 about or so this week. So I deposited $210 and we're only up 25. So this week was a pretty big loss week for my portfolio. As you can see, this is the portfolio now. I think the last video we were maybe this spot right here, somewhere around here. It might have been this, and now we're all the way down here. So this is kind of like an all-time low for the portfolio, pretty much at this point. So that's pretty bad, but you know, I'm not worried because these are all unrealized gains, which I don't have it pulled up. But if I go to my realized versus unrealized gains, my realized gains is like $300 in gains. My unrealized is like 600 in losses. But as long as they're unrealized, in my opinion, you know, they're fine because this is stock that I've made losses on. You know, I can always hold till the end of time if I want, so it's fine. So now my Ford is down about 300. My Palantir is down, or actually up, only 5 now. But you know, it's better than being down. My SoFi, still doing good as usual, up 24. And my hood position is down 60 overall. So I also opened a brand new put on SoFi. And let's see. I closed the call option I had on Palantir and I opened up a new one, as you can see. And I also, let's see, I think this is the same as last week. I also bought more JEPI, and I bought a share of SCHD. However, I ended up selling both of those at a profit. So let's see here on my stock section. You can see I bought more JEPI, so I had 15 shares of JEPI, but I ended up selling it all for a profit. It was obviously very little profit, but I just wanted to, I'm trying to cut back. I'm trying to take more of a focused approach in my portfolio because it's kind of all over the place. I was like half dividends, half option selling. I want to go fully option selling. So I'm trying to cut back on these positions as soon as they turn profitable. As you can see, my JEPQ position is still down $8. So until that goes green, I'm going to have to hold that. But as soon as this goes green, I'm just going to sell it off. Because I really don't want this anymore. I'm realizing that, you know, the only way that this is profitable is if I buy on margin and get like 2 times leverage. And that's not something I want to do. I can make a lot more money, you know, selling options. So I'm kind of readjusting my focus on that. As you can see, I sold both of these. SCHD actually was a pretty decent profit. I ended up buying at a pretty good time, and I just closed it the next day for a pretty good profit. But yeah, I also updated my option selling rules so that basically I can only sell, depending on how many weeks out from expiration, I'm only selling for 0.5% per week. And these rules are going to be basically make it incredibly just much more safer for selling options. So going forward, I'm doing that. This play is already incorporating that right here, so that's really good. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure that'll be way out of the money come expiration. This one is 2 weeks out, by the way. So let's talk about future plans. So future plans, I'm going to let this call option drain a little bit more. I'm currently up $10 on this call option that I sold. So there's about $4 left in premium. I'm just going to let that run out a little bit more, and then I'll roll out an expiration date to get more premium, or wait for a really green day and then roll out. Palantir, just going to let the shares sit, and I'm also going to continue to let this call option drain. Let's see. Currently up $8 on this call option, $9 left in premium. Just going to let that run its course. SoFi, pretty confident about this position. Just going to let it go to 0. And Robinhood, this is the interesting one. So I'm actually going to use the Robinhood app as a way of looking at the option chain. I used to be a Robinhood user, as I talked about in the last video. Not anymore, but I do love their UI, so I kind of still use it. So now that we're assigned, we have 200 shares. We can sell 2 call options, and our current strike price that we got assigned at was 850. But you'll see that my actual cost basis is around 825. But I want to only sell a call option at 850 as of right now. I just want to make sure we're staying in a profitable range, and I'm looking to probably sell out at the January 27th expiration date. So 850, we can get $44 per 100 shares. So times 2, we can get about $88 in premium, which is really good. That's a lot of money. So I think so markets are closed Monday because it's Christmas Eve currently. Markets are closed Monday. Come Tuesday, I think I'm going to open 2 of these contracts, or I'm going to sell 2 of these contracts for $88 in premium. And that would bring our cost basis down incredibly, and that would also put our overall position very much green. I think it would put us about $100 something green if it expires at this current price, or if it goes all the way up to 850, then I'll make $55 per 100 shares, so it's about $110 plus $88, so about $190 overall we would be up on Robinhood if it were to expire in the money at expiration, which I am totally fine with. So yeah, I think that should be everything. Just go over the P&L, I guess. So we're currently down $391 overall, which is an 11.9% loss. Currently losing to SPY by about 4%. So I'm trying to make it so that this fluctuates a lot less. And yeah, if you look here, actually, the average premium we collect per week is about $20, which is over 0.5%. So we're hitting that 0.5% goal and actually beating it by quite a bit. The month is about $74 or 2.26%, which is beating the 2% monthly goal. So we're doing good in terms of, pulling in premium. The only thing we're kind of doing bad on is how we keep getting assigned on these. I went back and I added notes as to why I got assigned, and what's funny is that every time I've gotten assigned in this portfolio, I've only gotten assigned 3 times in 6 months. But every single time I've gotten assigned, it's been because of a mistake. So it's kind of funny. When I first got assigned on Ford, I just didn't have any trading rules. When I first got assigned on Palantir, I got tons of premium, and that's why I implemented the new premium rule to my options trading, because I get very greedy sometimes, and that caused me to get assigned here, and obviously that's lost quite a lot of money. SoFi is doing fine, and of course we're following the good trading rules now. Robinhood, yeah, I got assigned because I did greater than 0.2 delta, and I also added on way too many contracts, so that's on me. But yeah, so that is everything. I'll make another update next week. Tomorrow is Christmas, so yeah, see you next week.